In today's society, football is one of the most popular sports in the United States. It gathers people around every Sunday in front of the TV and eat as much junk food and drink as much as they can every Sunday to watch their favorite sport. As well as on Super Bowl Sunday, one of the most viewed sporting events in the world. For me, football hits home with me because it's something I've been playing. I've been playing since I was in third or fourth grade, and it's something that I really take pride in doing. I played football all the way through high school, and it was just a really big part of my life. But the bad part about it is that concussions are very common, and for me myself, I've had 2 or 3 of them, but I haven't had severe brain damage. But there are many records, brain damage from people in the NFL and people that were played all the way up through college and have died because of effects from that. So this whole thing will be about how concussions can cause drastic, very bad effects to the brain, and for any age group, anything from young kids playing flag football all the way up to professional athletes. These I have found there's three different ways that have been decreasing levels. Parents have been taking kids out of Pee Wee football, and they don't trust anymore. They said helmets aren't trustworthy enough, and so they feel like kids are going to get hurt. And as well, there's a lot of damage to NFL athletes, and for current NFL athletes and people that have already left the league in retirement, and as well as a big disease called CTE, which is very common. So, according to CNN, there has been a 9.5% decrease in kids in Pop Warner Football League, which is one of the most popular youth football leagues in the United States. Parents are feeling as if, as years go by, the kids are getting more and more physical, and these kids will not be safe, and that shouldn't be able to be playing football. And there's another source, according to Deborah Pica, who had a kid who was playing high school football. This 23-year-old who played at Ohio State University died from football and because of the brain injuries it caused. It's just something that is sadly common, and death is one of the main factors that can outcome of it. There's a lot of damage going on with the brains for current NFL athletes and retirees. According to ESPN, about 4 or 5 years ago, a man by the name of Junior Seau, who played in the league for 10 to 15 years from playing different teams, shot and killed himself because of brain issues from football. Because the football cost him, the repeated blows to the head cost him to have depression, insomnia, and many things of that nature. Another Ohio State player, his name was Costa Cara George, was also committed suicide from brain-related injuries from football. The amount of suicides that have been occurring from football is actually insanely heartbreaking, because I have been fortunate enough to not have been able to have any terrible injuries to my head when it comes to football. The last thing I want to talk about is CTE. CTE stands for chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which in the definition is repeated blows to the head. This is obviously goes with football very well, and so many people have been diagnosed with it. And what I want to show you right now is this is a common hit that goes on in an average football game. As you can see, the person in the white jersey is going straight for the head in the black jersey. Happens all the time. And this CTE disease leads to dementia, depression, and in numerous amounts of cases. And according to the Washington Post, they tested 11 deceased players' brains that played in the NFL. All 11 of them were tested positive for CTE. So concussions there needs to be a solution for the amount of concussions that have been going on in football.